Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry we've been gone for a while, but life got extremely busy for us here at the shop. After all the COVID stuff had hit and everything, we got extremely busy, and we just, whenever we had time to work on this, we were taking, 10, 5 minutes, anything we could to get this thing done. So we missed a little bit of some filming, but what we did is we got the car out on the track. Here's some video. We made 2 passes, just doing some testing, making sure everything worked. For me, it was first time back in the car after we had a wreck, so it was kind of getting through all that. Felt really good to get back in there. Man, it felt really good, so that was cool. So, but the couple things that we found, we have our clear view filtration system here. Super awesome piece here. Comes down to the oil pump, everything there. We run Lucas oil in it right now, and the blue oil. But when you look in there, there is some material in there. Yep. So next we're going to be pulling off the oil pan. We are assuming it is the thrust bearing because sitting on the trans brake for so long to try to build boost, and if the dump valve may not have been working, we don't know for sure. It could be pushing forward on that thrust and taking the thrust out. So we're going to go ahead and get this in the air and pull the oil pan off. Let's see what we find. Okay, so up in the air now. What we have to do on here, we have a very large drain here. Have to drain the pan. Turbo, let's go like this. Turbo return line we have wrapped up here would normally come right into here. And then these have an external oil pump. So this is going to be your pickup. Come through here to your oil pump right there. So we're going to get everything torn off of here, and then everything is held on by just ARP nuts and studs all the way around. So we'll get that dropped down and check out exactly what's going on up inside this. So it is roughly 8:30 at night. We are just getting ready to head out. We tore everything off underneath here. As you can see, we tore the exhaust off. We tore everything off on here. So everything's tore off the car. We checked our thrust bearing, which is here, and I'll put the pictures here. Everything looks fine. Everything's good. We measured the thrust on here. Thrust measured at 10 thou on something like this. 8 to 12 thou where we want, so we're right in the middle. So all of this metal shavings and everything, we're figuring out where it is coming from. So while we were under here, let's go like this here. You can see we've got some assembly lube on the stuff. So we went through and we checked all the rod bearings on there. Just to make sure everything was good. So you can see it's kind of squishing out, and we used our assembly lube and everything on there. But yeah, we just double checked everything on there. We noticed up here, our fuel pump. Let's go right here. This is the fuel pump drive, and there's supposed to be an oil seal. It's supposed to be an oil seal in there, and it's not there. Either I missed it when I assembled it, which definitely can be, or it fell out, but we don't see where it would have fallen out. So we need to get that on there. That's causing an oil leak. And then we had a couple of small exhaust leaks on the actual flanges of the headers that we made. You saw in previous videos. So we're going to send those out, just get flat sanded. They're leaking right up there. So besides that, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and pull the valve train apart and see if we have something rubbing causing these metal shavings there. But this is part of the racing stuff that we don't like to do, but it is something that we do have to do, and that's find where some metal shavings are coming from. The nice thing is we know it's not eating a bearing, so that's a good thing. Everything else can kind of be fixed fairly easily there. So stay tuned, and we'll see exactly what's going on. Hey guys, so I lost some of the footage as we were putting this car back together, and what we found. We took the valve train off on this and took a look at everything up in there. Nothing was wrong in the valve train. So we had to start looking all over on this. We pulled the intake manifold off and couldn't find anything inside the intake up in the lifters. So we were scratching our heads everywhere. Ended up that just the tips, the very tip of a few of the rod bolts was hitting the edge of our windage tray. That was causing the aluminum in there, and that's what we were seeing. So We put this whole thing back together. We flat sanded everything on the manifolds that had some exhaust leaks on there, such like that, and we went back out. We went back out 2 weeks after, which would be actually this last weekend, to Brainerd, and they had a big tire, small tire. They had a big shootout up there, and we actually got the car down the track. It went pretty good. We ended up having a problem with a cam sync, and we made it to the semifinals on a little bit of luck, through a bye here and there, got our way up there, but ended up we bowed out in the semifinals there. So the car is doing really good. It's fast, and we're making a few more changes. We changed a converter and some 4-link, and we're going to be going out this weekend to do some testing at Brainerd again. So follow along. We're going to try to get better at these, and thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we're going to get some more in-car camera footage on this turbo car. It's definitely fast. It's definitely a crazy feeling inside this thing. It just doesn't stop pulling all the way down track. It doesn't stop pulling, and it's so quiet. It's so quiet. So hey, hit the subscribe button, and you'll see the next video coming up real soon.